Welcome everyone to the Yokohama International Stadium, otherwise known as the Nissan Stadium. Now, if you're wondering why I'm being a little bit more quiet than usual, well, it's the home of Yokohama F Marinos, so we've got to be a little bit quiet here today. We don't want them knowing we are here for today's FIFA World Club Cup semi-final as we take on Boca Juniors, but without further ado, let's silently get on out to pitch side and let's crack on with today's game. Okay everyone, so we've made our way to the dressing room and Yokohama F Marinos might not be quite as upset. They managed to pick up a 6-1 victory in the 5th place game against USM Algiers, I believe it is, but they beat the Algerian side and thus finished 5th in this competition, so they're going to be feeling a little bit better after we beat them in the previous one. But today we take on Boca Juniors. It's a drizzly 14 degrees Celsius, it is calm, and there's 55,966 spectators out of a 72,327 capacity. Now, the real question is, do we go from positive to a defensive mentality? Looking at the likes of Boca Juniors, instinctively you probably want to say yes, we are a much smaller team than Boca Juniors and they are more likely to win this game. But it's cup competition, it's a knockout, we've only got this one opportunity. I think we go balanced. I'm not sticking on positive, but I'm not going to drop it to defensive. So when we get to the next screen, we'll probably go balanced on that one. In terms of opposition instructions, well, we'll apply those. Drop deeper. I believe this instruction would help us defensive approach. We'll be looking for... No. Tactically, we're not going to mess with anything. We don't want our players feeling uncomfortable. It's better that we're playing something that's tactically not as good against a better team, but our team is familiar with it, than trying to play more San Marino and our players not being used to doing that, but it being a better idea against the team you're playing. So we're going for a balance. In fact, we'll go cautious. We'll have a cautious approach. We won't go completely defensive. We'll go cautious. That's the most logical approach, I think. Now, we do have Fujita, whose fitness is struggling a little bit, but he's okay on his conditioning right now. Probably will have to be substituted at half-time. But our team for today's game, well, it's Obi and goal, a backline of Suga, Havania, Inukai, and Komai. Songkrad's in on the left-hand side, Lucas on the right, Fujita and Applecamp sitting behind Lopez, and he is, of course, sitting behind Nakagawa. A bench consisting of Nakano, Yanagi, Fukumori, Kim Min-tai, Hatsus, Fujimoto, Maruoka, Kishimoto, Miyazawa, Kawasaki, Nakashima, and Owaka, because of course we have to have 2 goalkeepers on our 12-man bench. So without further ado, let's submit this team and let's see how we get on in today's game. As you can see, 11 people not keen on the formation, but all these seem to be happy in various different aspects themselves. Now, my drink, unfortunately, is empty. So that is a little bit of a problem. Hopefully I don't get a dry throat in the middle of this, otherwise I'm going to have to randomly put in a cut. But nobody expects us to get a result. Go out there and enjoy yourselves. You know what? Let's do it motivatingly. Punch the arms, intended to encourage, exactly. Punch fists. Yeah, we're underdogs. Go give the fans a performance. Lucas likes it, Komai likes it, and so does Kim Min-tai. The rest of the team, not so much, but those 3 are loving that shout and a little bit of encouragement with the punch fists in the air. Now, what are they going for? Well, Boca Juniors are going for a 4-4-2. This is possibly the first time the game has said the opponents are going to use a 4-4-2, and they're actually using a 4-4-2, so good old classic 4-4-2 from Boca Juniors here today. USM Algiers, like I previously mentioned, losing 6-1 to Yokohama F Marinos in that 5th place decider. Now, the winner of this, of course, heads to the final, and the loser goes to that 3rd place game. Probably going to the 3rd place game in the next one, but I think we've got a good opportunity to get through to the final, hopefully. I think we'll probably be versing Liverpool in that final, if I'm not mistaken. I don't imagine Club América, I believe it is, winning the other game. Lucas, though, early opportunity, unfortunately going wide of that right-hand post. And we are still at 0-0. Lucas, though, lovely free kick. Whips in, back post. Oh, it's nodded over. And that was a wasted opportunity. an opportunity which is going to be few and far between against a side like Boca Juniors. We've had 3 shots to their 0 so far, though. 20 minutes in, we have been the better team. Unfortunately, though, our finishing just hasn't been there. They are in possession, though, and I'm not going to attempt half of these names because they have some rather difficult names to try and pronounce. Instead, though, they are playing it all the way back to Lopez, who's easy to pronounce, and he gets it to Garcia. Garcia is going to clear it upfield. Havania nods it forward, though. Nakagawa on the counter-attack. Ball over to Songkrazin on this left-hand side. Can he get a nice cross in? He gets it across to Fujita. Fujita. Oh, we got Suga making an overlap on this left-hand side. No one's going to find him, though, because Songkrazin has got his 14th goal of the season, drilling it. In fact, gliding it into that bottom right corner. What a beautiful finish from Songkrazin. Not sure what the goalkeeper was doing because he was nowhere near it. But Fujita short to Songkrazin. Nice little 1-2 there. Glides it into the corner as Garcia just seems to fall down in the middle of the goal. So, surprising, but I'm not complaining about that one. We've had 5 shots, 2 on target. They've had absolutely 0 shots in this first half an hour. I cannot believe it. Boca Juniors. The 4-4-2 is not working for you right now, my friends. You've had 0 shots. Can we keep Boca Juniors to no shots in the first half? We have indeed. We've kept Boca Juniors to 0 shots. So it's 9 shots to their 0. 3 on target to, well, they're 0. 1.06 XG to, well, 0. 3 corners to 1, 5 fouls to 8, 1 yellow card to 2 yellow cards, 90% passing to 89, and 48% possession to 52. We've had a yellow card to Komai on the 1st minute, they had a yellow card on the 4th and 24th minutes, and Songkrazin on the 21st, of course, getting a goal. So, I'm happy with your performance. Keep it going, lads. You're having a great game. In fact, everyone's having a great game. 6.7s and above. That is lovely. Love to see that. 6.7 and above. Meanwhile, 6.66, 6.5, 6, 6.5, 6.6, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. They're struggling. They finally got some shots on the board, though, and we are just past substitution time. No one particularly needs substituting, though. That's the thing. Komai's on a yellow card, yes, but you know what? Unless someone's getting really tired, we're going to stick with this squad, because this squad is doing the work. And right now, nobody needs substituting. 75th minute. We're going to keep an eye on the fitnesses. But right now, it's all going good. It's all going good. But right now, ball up. Inukai nods it back forward to Lopez. Can we seal it with a second goal here? Inukai tries the ball over the top. Gives it straight to Lopez at centre-back, though. He gets it to Abraham. It's now with Pochettino. He tries to get it up, but Havania nods it forward to Songkrazin. Songkrazin gets the ball back to Fujita. Suga's made a nice little stroll over there on the left-hand side, but no one's going to use him. Komai, I feel bad for Suga. He's been making the effort to get forward. Unfortunately, though, no one's using him. And we almost scored from that opportunity. Lovely cross by Komai, I believe it was, but in the end, didn't amount to anything. Now, Lopez and Suga are tired, so we're going to take them off and let them rest up. Now, who shall we bring on? Well, of course, we are going to bring on... Ooh, do we disturb this? I like this. This is working. I feel like we don't disturb that. I feel like we leave them to it and we just bring on Fujimoto up here. You know? No. I think those two prefer that way, so we'll do it that way. Kawasaki can come on for Songkrazin, and then we will hold on to the last one, I think, just in case we have any issues. It's nice to hold on to that final substitute. Fujita now is a little bit tired, so Fujita can come off as well. He can come off for Maruoka. He can be nice and well rested. We've got a different centre midfield partnership going on. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. But right now, Lucas is getting a bit tired. Nakagawa's a bit tired. Applecamp, it's right at the death of the game, but it doesn't matter as we win this game 1-0. Now, I apologise for the traffic going by right now. It's 15 shots to 5, 4 on target to their 1, a 1.45 XG to a 0.31, 7 corners to 3, 15 fouls to 15, 1 yellow card to 2 yellow cards, 90-90 on the passing, and 50-50 on the possession. So, not a bad little game, as you can see. Everyone put in a solid performance, but none more so than Songkrazin with his 7.5 and the singular goal of this game. So congratulations, lads. Exactly. You've all dreamt of playing in a final. This probably isn't the final you've dreamt of being in. Probably dreamt more of being in the actual Champions League final, but I think a Club World Cup would be pretty nice as a final, considering we're playing in the Japanese pyramid. Wouldn't be too bad as a Consadole player to be going to the final of that. Now, a brief update from the board. With our J1 campaign now at an end, please note that, okay, everything's waiting on how the finals of these cups go. Very much looking forward to the 2 cup finals. Okay, gotcha. So, coming up next will be 3 days' time when we take on probably Liverpool at the Yokohama International Stadium. We will be returning back to the home of Yokohama F Marinos, hopefully. Hopefully they don't hunt us down and try and find us in this stadium. But I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.